Alright, I got a good one for you today. I was asked by the Omaha City Parks to see if I could get this old Marine Corps Mule. It's a M274A5. See if it's possible to get it running and driving again. If not, just give it kind of a cosmetic restoration so it can be a static display at Freedom Park down here in Omaha. So I'll probably make a few videos on it, cleaning it up, seeing if it's possible to get the motor spinning, see if we can get the tires to hold some air. Real cool old piece of equipment. I believe it's a 3-speed. Yep, 3-speed. 3-speed manual transmission. This basket folds up. That seat comes off and the steering wheel folds down for when they stack them. I'm assuming on the ship they'll stack them up 2, 3, 4 high, whatever. But pretty sweet. Right now I'm just gonna get it washed up and see if these tires will hold some air, and get these trees cut out of it and see what we got. Be right back. I don't know what PSI these are supposed to be, but on the other side, 20 looked decently full. Alright. All 4 took air. Not really sure how long they'll hold air. It's the brakes are not seized, but it must be locked into gear. Doesn't want to roll. And the transmission looks like it is in. Let's see if I can get you a better view. Looks like it is locked in reverse. So next thing I'm going to try and do is get that shifter freed up and see if we can get it in neutral and rolling around. The steering does work. It's actually not bad at all, but yep, I'm getting working on that shifter linkage. Here in the airbox. That should be fun to dig out. Alright, so I'm under this mule and the shifter seems to be jammed in reverse, and the machine didn't want to move at all. Like the wheels just clunk back and forth, and trying to figure stuff out and figure out what does what and what cables go to what. And I noticed it has the drive shaft style parking brake, And I don't know if you can see that on camera real good, but this rod is actually bent pretty severely, and that is what releases the parking brake. So I just tap this lever. So when you apply the parking brake, this lever comes out this way, and then when you retract it, it goes in that way. So I just tapped it a little bit that way, and now the machine moves. So let's hop up top and see if we can get the transfer case to move it all. All right. Let's see, now that it'll roll, still doesn't want to. Okay, now we got four-wheel drive to engage. Okay, and that should be neutral. Nope, that should be neutral. Okay, so the transfer case, we are currently in neutral on the transfer case. As of right now, transmission still. So if we pull that, it locks in gear. We're pretty confident the motor seized just from how long it's been sitting. Let's hope if I can rock it, get that shifter to move. Mark, you want to pull it? And I'll see if this motor moves at all. Oh my God, the motor spins.
Oh, sweet.
No way.
Sweet.
This thing's been through 2 floods down at the park by the river, and the freaking motor turns.
It did not go underwater.
Well,
But it was,
still lots of moisture.
Still, oh yeah, still in a bad environment.
Can you pull that four-wheel drive lever again? And we'll get this, pull it out to you.
Okay, so you want
Pull the lever out to you. Did we go into neutral on the tranny?
neutral.
Did the transmission go into neutral?
Maybe.
The transmission? Nope, transmission's still locked. Push that back in then. Yeah, the motor's not spinning at all anymore. I wonder, oh, the clutch was pulled out. The clutch stuck. I pushed the clutch in and it stuck.
Okay.
So I bet you the clutch let go. How is anything work? This thing was last driven in the late 90s. And then it got parked and basically sat in a very damp environment for a very long time, and somehow, I mean, it makes sense because they probably built them to be in seawater. So it kind of makes sense that they would have built things to kind of withstand that environment. But let's see if I can get this pulled back out. How did I do this earlier? Can you hold this real quick? Let's see if I can pull that clutch.
Make sure I don't touch any buttons.
Yep, I think the clutch had just released. Yeah. Pushed it down and it stuck. So you want to pull that to you again? Maybe put the transfer case back in high, and then we'll. Yep. Let's see if we can get a. That clicking sound is the magneto. The magneto's clicking. This is nuts. This is absolutely absurd that any of this works in any way, shape, or form. I thought there was no chance this motor was going to spin. Well, here's the specs on the motor. It is a Hercules air-cooled parallel twin. So one cylinder hangs out this side, one cylinder hangs out that side. It's air-cooled. You got a little damper you can open and close, because if it's a cold environment you want to shut off the airflow to let the engine get some heat. Holy cow. That's nuts. And the weird thing is, like, all the cables move, the throttle moves, so it must be all stainless hardware, like we said, to withstand all that seawater being on a ship transported. Holy cow, that's cool. So that'll probably be it for tonight, but we will definitely be back on this soon. Thanks for watching.